Welcome, lovely viewer. It's Monday, the 4th of March 2013, and I'm a vegan. I just thought I'd tell you that and get it out of the way. That's what apparently you have to do when you're vegan, is tell everybody. So I saw out being raw on Friday, the 1st of March. I became vegan. The last day of February it dragged on and it dragged on. I could not wait for Friday. Just the excitement of having the option to eat cooked food if I want to. Something a little stodgier than salad. Like this handmade organic sourdough loaf. And having a cup of tea. For me, this was a moment worth recording. Beautiful. So I said last week that I am a little worried that I could quite easily slip back into eating lots of processed food and not really being as healthy as I have been in the past month. I've decided since that I'm actually going to study further into that and do it on purpose, because that'll be healthy. So I've been out vegan shopping and came back with some goodies. Lots of which include chocolate, soya and carbohydrates. So as you can probably see, not all vegan food is very healthy. And if I so wished, I could technically live on crisps like these, noodles of meaty flavours
like these,
and chips
like these.
for a month. But I don't think that'd be very good for you. Well, that's the first thing that I've come across as a vegan that I feel should be addressed. I think it's all well and good going and preaching to people that we shouldn't be harming animals or taking from them in any way, but just because you're a vegan doesn't necessarily mean that you're eating well by a long shot, and that's without even dipping into the controversial world of soya. I'll stay silent on that for now. So basically I've just been eating rubbish for a week, which has been nice for me, I guess, but I'm actually physically feeling a bit grottier already, feeling a bit slower. When you eat a lot of food, for instance, I've just eaten a bowl of noodles before making this video, and all I want to do now is go to sleep. I just feel sluggish. Whereas if I eat a huge amount of salad, then I feel like I want to go and do something and use the energy that it's given me. But for the purpose of experimentation, I feel it's valuable that I explore this avenue and eat some absolute crap for a week. Again, I've had lots of exciting happenings in the past week. Number one being this. So I've managed to get my hands on a dehydrator, which means I can make all kind of goodies. So I've started out by making some raw banana pancakes, and then I dehydrated these orange pieces. So having a dehydrator is going to make things a whole lot more interesting, as it opens up a whole new world of recipes that you can attempt, as I've just proved. And again, I'm hoping that this will help me carry on a mainly raw diet in the future. At the weekend, my partner's sister and her boyfriend Ryan, who is my best friend, came to visit, which involved not a lot of sleep, a lot of surfing, and lots of lovely food, including this white chocolate egg. Being a vegan does mean that I can go out and eat in a social situation, in a restaurant, for example, which has been lovely. So we went over to the Garden Cafe in Frome and had some very nice vegan food, which you can see here. I saw on the menu that there was a vegan chocolate and orange cake, so I asked if I could have a slice, and the nice man at the cafe said that it was the last slice and that it goes dry fast, so I could have it for free. Excellent! Never look a gift horse in the mouth. On Sunday morning I made me and Ryan a vegan fry-up with vegan sausages. I've successfully done a sprouting mix and made some wraps for my dinner today at work. So, on a serious note, I have been discussing and thinking a lot about the coming months and the projects that I've got planned for them, with a view to documenting and hopefully sharing with others. There's been some criticism, which I appreciate, to the fluidity of what I've got planned over the coming months, and upon studying and musing on, I have to agree. I think as a viewer and potential reader, if writing happens in the future, fluidity is key to make it accessible and digestible. We're all being told we should be eating this, or we should be doing this, or we should be living in this way. So to really show the reality of making the changes that we're being encouraged to make at this time and living in the way that people are saying we probably ought to be, to make this accessible for the normal person, which I like to think I am sometimes, I've decided that I should jiggle about some of the ideas I've had and add some more on, which is good, because that means we can carry on for longer as I intended to. So basically, we've started the year with 3 food-related topics and challenges. So that is a block, really. and I was planning on moving on to no mains electricity for the month of April and living without using any power off the grid. This was going to be followed by May being plastic free and not producing any plastic waste whatsoever for a month. So I've decided to expand upon the household theme and go for a 3-month block, which I'm going to refer to as around the house, starting with in April no plastic waste rather than May, then moving on to no mains electricity for the month of May, followed by no mains water in the month of June. That can then be followed by another block, but we'll get to that further into the year. I know what it's going to be, but you'll have to wait. So yeah, any thoughts on this idea would be appreciated. I have given it a lot of thought, and I think it will make it a more digestible format for us to move forward, really. I'd like to thank everybody at this point. I like thanking people. I think it's good to appreciate what you've got around you. And a big thank you to the people who have recently followed me on my Vimeo channel. I hope that you find something of interest here, even if it's just once. I appreciate it. And with that, I feel I will leave you until next week. So I'll see you in a week's time and hopefully have something good to say. See ya. Thanks. Bye. Day one of vegan, and I'm just about to tuck into this bowl of porridge with soy milk. I'm so excited. It's warm.